Didn't see you there. Just watching some Yu-Gi-Oh. Let me pause it. There we go. Now we're uninterrupted. And I can tell you about the genius thoughts I just had.
I was just joking around, but I think I am a genius. I spent 4 hours last night figuring out how to play Crystal Beasts, and this is what I figured out. There's two different ways that people are really playing it right now. You're either playing the heavy combo line. There's a top 16 Utah Regional January 2024. There's a Crystal Beast deck profile by Michael Morales on, I'll just put it right there. That's the YouTube, and that's the video. So I watched that. I watched his deck list. Very informative. I never really knew what they did in the first place. I got in, around 2017, 2016, 2015-ish. So, like, Crystal Beasts weren't really popping around then, and I'm just starting to watch GX right now. Also, I've seen episodes here and there when I was younger. I wasn't allowed to watch or play Yu-Gi-Oh! Though, so that's why I'm a little behind on the times, boys, but we catching up. Anyways, I'm mixing the two different ways are like kind of the conclave that is being made popular by Neshi. Neshi Beast. He's got 14,000 subscribers. Didn't realize Crystal Beasts were this popping. So I listened to a bunch of what he had to say, and I listened to a bunch of what Michael had to say, and then I looked online and checked some OCG lists and all that stuff, and I seen that people will play Shifter in this. And people say, like, you don't really want to play Shifter. There are some really sweet combo lines where you can play into Shifter and under Shifter yourself and set up some decent boards. So I'm starting to think, right? People also can put Necro Valley. Your field spells are searchable in this deck. I'm going to put this camera down so you're not just looking at me. I'll let you look at the cards. And I'm going to get there in a second. But basically, okay, I'm going to show you guys the goo. You guys want to see the goo. You guys don't want to see this. One sec. Okay, so it's a little messy, but this is my... I actually started sleeving it. I didn't think it was going to be a deck I actually cared about, so I started sleeving it in these orange sleeves. Then all of a sudden, started going ham, realized with the Necros, and I can actually finally use my D-Shifter QCR. Also, the whole reason why I wanted to build Crystal Beasts in the first place is because I pulled this QCR of Rainbow Dragon in one of the 10s. So I was like... Well, I know I bought 3 structure decks for the Ash Blossoms before, so let's see what we can do. So the goo is you're basically going to be playing under Shifter. If you can, like, this is against Fire Kings. You're going to be screwing up. This is as meta as you can make it. So obviously, this is just, I don't know what I'm doing just yet, but these combos are going to be unreal. I'm going to come at you guys with combo videos soon and a deck list. But basically, you can play into D-Shifter. It's a 1-card combo. Your Sapphire is a 1-card combo. So basically, you can normal summon this without any other card. You just normal summon this, and it places a Crystal Beast monster. So you place your Rainbow, your Crystal Beast Rainbow Dragon, which is right up here. I don't know why I had it set aside. So you put this, activate this effect to banish itself, to special summon a Crystal Beast from deck, but its effects are negated, which is okay. You're going to special summon another Pegasus. Now, right here, you can already see these are 2 wins. So you're going to be able to go into a Lightning Chidori if you would like. So let's say you're under Shifter. At this point, you could do a Lightning Chidori and have them under Shifter with the... That's probably not going to be the best. So Tornado Dragon, that's what I meant. So a Tornado Dragon, because you can activate it on your opponent's turn. Lightning Chidori if you're going second, right, to clear their stuff. But Goo's good, though. Basically, if you get Shifter and your field spells are searchable in this deck, right? We're playing the Foolish Burial of Goods package, obviously, because Rainbow Bridge of Salvation is broken. It is searchable. It is dumpable off of Awakening. Like, this deck is sick. How have I never knew this card? So... Awakening, you can only activate it if you have your rainbow dragon in your hand. But your rainbow dragon gets searched out in this natural combo, your 1-card combo. So your Crystal Beast Pegasus, to activate this new Crystal Beast Rainbow Dragon's effect, when you special summon that monster, right, you search out an ultimate crystal monster from your deck to your hand. You have to. So it's, if you have a rainbow dragon in your hand, you actually can't activate its effect. So that's really good to know. I am playing 2 because of that. Just like Union Driver's effect, you can ditch cards from your hand and all that type of stuff. Like this card, if you draw it with your Awakening's already live, so you don't even have to search this. You can use this to search your combo starters. You can use this to start to search your rainbow cards or to dump your rainbow cards from deck. So take one Rainbow Bridge card or Rainbow Refraction from your deck and either add it to your hand or send it to the graveyard. Guess what, guys? All you're doing is playing Rainbow Bridges. Rainbow Bridges. You want these ones in your hand, or do you want this one in the graveyard that's already live? You're already starting plays off. So, like, it's pretty cohesive and pretty synergetic just in itself to not have to use its graveyard. So, guess what, guys? We are not going to be going crazy into all these other ones. For this deck that I'm building right now, we're cutting these out, which means we're not going to need this. I actually just ordered the level 4 XYZ number 60, I believe it is. I just ordered that, but guess what? We're not even playing that combo. I also ordered the golden, I don't know, that new card, that the golden hour or whatever, the gold hour, what, you guys know what I'm talking about. I got 2 of those. We're playing 2 of those in this build. I think 2 is perfect. I heard from some people say that it's pretty bricky. And 1, like, it's a combo starter in itself. It enables so much. So you could even side, like, this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? You can side deck these, and depending on the build, if you're playing Pot of Prosperities, you don't really have to take out the combo extra deck pieces. So you could just side in and out 5. You could literally side the 3 shifters and the 2 Necro Valleys out, and you side these in. Boom! Now it's a combo deck. Your opponent won't even fucking realize. Like, this is going to be intense, right? So that's what I'm planning on doing also, is having the combo just sided away. So people think maybe you're just only on the control that they've been seeing. Or they'd be like, oh, he shifted game 1. He went into a Baguska. No, guess what, guys? We're not just doing a shifter and a Baguska. This is why I'm telling you why I broke it. No, everything that I said before, throw it out the window. Because this is what we're putting in this deck, guys. This is what's going in this deck, guys. Boom! Windwitch. Windwitch is going in this deck, guys. Because check it out. Not only does your Windwitch special summon itself and get all this free fucking value, not only does it do that, I forget what I was actually going to say real quick. Not only does your Windwitch special summon and get free value, but your Rainbow Bridge of your heart, during your main phase, you can normal summon 1 Crystal Beast monster in addition to your normal summon set. You can literally play Windwitch, Invoked, Crystal Beast. Are you kidding me? You could play this. Now, in this build, I want to play D-Shifter. We want to banish stuff. Now, we might be able to fit a small Alistair, maybe like 2 Alistairs, 1 Invocation, and, you know, your Macabre and your Regen, right? Maybe keep it that simple and just put that, and that could come in for your Necro Valleys. You can easily side in either the Powerhouse or the Invoked if the banishing isn't going to get you that win, right? Like, you can even have this as a side, but I'm thinking of Fire first, right? So we're here to beat Fire King. So what you're going to be is you're going to get locked in under Windwitch. Okay, so Windwitch, it's going to lock you in to wind and your... See? So level 5 or higher. Oh, that might not work. You cannot special summon except level 5 or higher. My phone just died and I had a little bit of a brain fart. So, actually, just so you know, your Windwitch Ice Spell actually locks you into level 5 or higher wind monsters. So, in my brain, I was thinking you were going to be able to make a Crystal Wing and then make a rank 4. But you actually can't make a rank 4. You can't make any ranks. It has to be a level. So, I'm pretty sure you can't even make a Link. But regardless, that's okay because I've figured it out. This is a 2-card combo. With these 2 cards, I'm going to figure more stuff out, but this is just, I'm cooking here, right? So let me cook. So Ice Spell, it's going to special summon itself, burning your opponent 500 and special summoning this. This is going to lock you into wind, and this is going to lock you into level 5 or higher extra deck wind monsters. It does not, however, lock you into spellcasters. You're just locked into wind. So that is okay. You can only special summon wind monsters this turn. We are able to still special summon and normal summon our Crystal Beast, Sapphire, Pegasus. So these are on field. Your Ice Spell is going to add your Glass Spell. Sorry, there you go. So this locks you into wind. So your Ice Spell brings this out. Now this is going to add one of these two, depending on what you're doing. If you're under Shifter, you don't want to add your Snow Belt because you're not going to be going into your indestructible Crystal Wing. But what's sweet is if you're not under Shifter and you can still access your graveyard, you are definitely going to be wanting to most likely go into your indestructible Crystal Wing, and then you can set up your Pegasus plays and all that. So that's not too shabby, an indestructible Crystal Wing. Now, if you don't go that way, you bring out your Freeze Bell. So Freeze Bell, if you draw either one of these, your 1-card combo is getting you 2 wind monsters. So it makes both of these live. So if all monsters you control are, this has to be Windwitch monsters. So this is the one. If you control 2 or more wind monsters and no non-wind monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand. So if you control 2 Pegasus, you can special summon your Snowbell from your hand. I don't know if you're going to be playing level 9s in this deck. I was also looking into that because there is a level 9 Cloud Castle that when it's special summoned, it can special summon a level 9 from grave. So if you were to, let's say, bring these 2 out and then you have 2 Pegasus on board with this, you can just make a 7 and a 9. And then this 9 might bring back something else. But that depends. I got to keep cooking, right? So basically, this is what it's going to be. This is the 2-card combo. This is going to add, what we just did is going to add this to your hand. You're going to be able to special summon this. So right there, let's say you're locked under, Shifter, so you know you're not going to get anything from your grave. This is 3, 4, and 3. So there's 10 right there. And what this does is a wind synchro monster that was summoned using this card as synchro material cannot be destroyed by battle. So with these, you're able to go into a free Baron. So now you're nib proof, and you can't even attack over your Baron. So that's pretty cool, right? Because I was thinking, I'm like, these are going to go off. So this is a way to make it nib-proof. You're not able to go off super crazy with these Crystal Beasts because you are just locked into wind. But still, so your Pegasus is going to activate. You're going to normal summon your Pegasus, activate its effect, adding a Crystal Beast to your back row. Crystal Beast Rainbow Dragon. Crystal Beast Rainbow Dragon is going to banish itself to special summon another Pegasus. So depending what you have, let's say you have your Crystal Miracle, or let's say you got your Rainbow Bridges, your Rainbow Bridge of Heart. You're able to start doing more stuff depending. But basically, this is what I'm looking at right now as just like, this is Crystal Beast going up against Fire King Snake Eyes, right? Like, if you did this combo, this is a 3-card combo right here where you would have, that's not too crazy, but like also your Crystal Beasts, think of them as like Magispectors. You use them and then they go into the spell and trap zones, and then you're also still able to use your other effects with these in your spell and trap zones. Like you can still use your other floodgate type effects. Also, this is a floodgate type deck. With all your cards, you're able to search out your Necro Valleys, your Zombie Worlds. The only thing you're not searching out is your D-Shifter, but if you open D-Shifter, you know their day is ruined. And depending on, let's say you're just going into a Baguska, or you making this Baron play and then making a couple Pegasus with whatever you need. But if, let's say you don't need these Pegasus on the board to use any of your other Crystal Beast effects, going back a step, you have these two. So just think of numbers, right? Like we have 2 4s, we have 1 tuner. So we can make 2 synchros if instead of going for your freeze bell, we go to your snow bell. We're not going to be able to make Crystal Wing because we need to activate to use our graveyard, but we would be able to make, like I said, a level 9 and a level 7, or you could even make 2 level 8s. So you can make yourself a Stardust Dragon, and I'm trying to think of another level 8. You can make your Diamond Bell. So you could literally just go into Stardust Dragon and a Diamond Bell. And that's not too bad either. Let's say, so they're locked under Shifter. You have a Stardust Dragon. You got your Windwitch Diamond Bell. I don't know how viable this is, right? Like, I'm not saying this is the end-all be-all. I'm saying I may have broken crystals as what they were doing and what they were able to do. And like I said, I'm going to be coming back at you guys with the deck list. I'm going to be coming at you guys with some combos. I have spent like 4 hours yesterday and like 3 hours today just learning what Crystal Beasts do. So now I'm going to take a break, watch some GX, eat some popcorn, smoke some smoke, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Doses.